Appreciate it. That's Mr. Kwankwa, who's from the UDM. Ropiwa, I believe that you have a perspective from the youth.
Yes, Heidi Jokos, we've got Siba Nobandla joining us, and he's from Youth Capital, just to give us a sense of, addressing the unemployment crisis that we have amongst the youth, and whether a budget policy statement like this does anything for the youth. And maybe that's the question I should pose to you. Does the midterm budget policy statement do anything to address the crisis mode we are in with youth unemployment at the moment? We saw youth figures coming out this week, and it's almost 60% youth unemployment that we're sitting on.
Yes. So yes, the figures for unemployment did come out this week, and again we're seeing from the last quarter, from the same quarter last year to this quarter this year, that youth unemployment has in fact gone up within a year. And so we were preparing ourselves, for an MTBPS where Nobandla would announce more investment in youth unemployment, more investment in youth overall, but that is not the case. In terms of the overall speech, there was no mention of young people. There was only one mention of unemployment, and the speech emphasized a lot about infrastructure investment and cutting on debt, but not much about investing in the people of South Africa. So it's very important that these MTBPS and these budget speeches invest in the people of South Africa, but it's not the case that we saw today. So we as young people are kind of disappointed in the fact that young people, Nobandla doesn't see the need to invest in young people as the future of South Africa.
And what are the risks if this is a continued trend?
So the risk of this being, the risk with this being a continued trend is that, the lived experiences of young people in South Africa will continue to go down. As we know, with skills investment, for example, or unemployment, young people are seeking for ways to get skills, but because of where they live, because of where they're stationed, because of the cost of simply getting skills, it's pretty much impossible for a young person to go out and look for further skills and training, which is something we were looking for in this budget. But also employment, again, like public employment programs. Often when you see young people applying for jobs, they need experience, they need to get the actual skills for them to achieve and get jobs. And so when we don't get a MTBPS again, or a budget that seems to focus on young people, we seemingly miss that prospect of investing in the future. This is why we as Youth Capital are calling for a budget that prioritizes young people and prioritizes the future of South Africa.
Thank you so much for your time. They have been speaking to Youth Capital. Let me throw back to